Tyler's, mine, and Ashlyn's health lesson plan. And what we're going to talk about are germs. So let's begin. Hello, first graders. I hope you all had a wonderful day. So what are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about germs. And you might be asking, what are germs? Where do they live? Can I see them? Well, to answer all your questions, germs are little bacteria that can live everywhere. We cannot see the germs because they're very, very, very small, like almost invisible. So you might be asking, why are we talking about germs? Do we need to know about them? Well, to answer your questions, yes, we do need to learn about them because they are very important to learn. Germs can be good or bad. We're going to be talking about the bad ones. What the bad ones do is make you ill. So you can get like a fever, you can get cold, you can get sick, basically. So to get rid of germs, the bad ones, is to wash your hands with soap and water. You want to wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds or do the alphabet. The good way to learn about these is to, when you wash your hands, remember this. Remember to put water and put soap and scrub all over your hands. And make sure you wash your hands before you eat, before you use, after you use the restroom, after you play with the animal. Why are we talking about this? Is because we want to make sure that you guys be safe and be healthy because we don't want you to get sick. Because if you get sick, then you can spread it to everyone else. And we don't want that, do we? No. So we're going to watch a little fun video that talks a little more about germs. So I hope you guys are ready because we are going to watch it. Woohoo! Here it goes, class. I hope you enjoy it. want to talk about what we learned. Remember, Chris learned that when we wash our hands, we can get rid of that bacteria. So we have to use soap and water. What we also learned is that they're really hard to see and germs can be called bacteria. So you guys have to remember that in order to get rid of bacteria or germs, we have to just wash hands with soap and water. And remember that germs can live on anything. They can live, and there's good and there's bad. We want to wash the bad ones because they can make you very, very sick. So we're gonna do a fun activity. So let's get to it, and let's have some fun with learning more about germs.
Okay, so this is the activity portion of mine, Cecilia and Ashlyn's lecture project for kinesiology. And this is the portion of the activity where students start getting moved in it. So for this, all you need is, you just need a regular playground ball, some wet wipes, although any kind of wet wipes will do. These are Kleenex brand wet wipes, not the actual Lysol ones. And you can also use hand sanitizer. It's actually probably going to be what I will use for it, considering that we are not all here. So this is how it will work. So you will put the students in a circle and explain to them that they are going to pass around the ball, but they have to make sure that their hands are clean first, so that way they can see what will happen to when they catch the ball. So I already went ahead and washed my hands already. The next step would be you take your playground ball and you put glitter spray on it, but we don't actually have the glitter spray considering that we are all separated, which is why we're doing this video. So I'm going to go ahead and put the hand sanitizer a little bit on the ball, just to kind of show that anything can stick to it and that it can still spread. So I went ahead and just put it on one hand and then just slathered it on the ball, and it can still stick to me. Actually, it still kind of feels a little bit like sticky, slimy. Even though it's hand sanitizer, it still has the same feel as what the glitter spray will feel like. And you can still sort of see it on your hand when it's a little bit shiny and all that, but it won't last as long. So the students are going to pass around the ball with the glitter spray on it, and notice that it's going to get stuck to their hands. When they catch the ball, they are going to have to answer a question. And the question will be, the student has to name at least one way to keep themselves clean, whether it be washing their hands or washing stuff they use every day, such as like phones or toys, game systems, anything. Cough into your arm, not your hand. Use a Kleenex. Don't drink after other people. Don't eat after other people. Anything that we went over in our lesson. So once the student catches the ball, they'll say, you keep yourself clean or avoid germs, especially by washing your hands. And then pass it to another student. And then another student cannot say the same thing. They have to say something else. So if student 1 said that they washed their hands to keep themselves clean of germs, student 2 will have to say that they cough into their arm to keep themselves clean of germs. Once that is done, and once everybody, or a majority of everybody, has at least done it, you can do about half the class for this. I would say probably maybe a good half of people in the circle have done it. If not, try to do everybody. If the glitter spray is wearing off, you can still keep spraying it. Like I said, I don't have it. All I have is the hand sanitizer. It's actually still on the ball a little bit. I can still feel it. So when it is done being passed around, you're going to break up the students, and they will have to go and high five everybody, or at least handshake everybody. But by everybody, 2 to 3 people is usually what we're looking for. And then they could throw in like something to say, such as you can keep your hands clean by washing them or using wet wipes, clean stuff you use every day, or coughing into your sleeve. They have to name another thing if they haven't named something when they were in the circle. To cope with students who are blind, students will pass the ball to the blind student by handing it directly to them, and then the blind student can then have a chance to answer the question. And the blind student should be able to feel something different on their hands than just the ball, so that way when the ball is passed to them, because of the glitter that's on them, they can definitely feel it. Or hand sanitizer, whatever you want to use. Something that is definitely safe to use. So don't put like bleach cleaner on the ball. Put something that the students can definitely use. For students who have different motor skills, not so fine motor skills, the students can definitely help that one student catch the ball and help them interact with more people as well. So if they don't catch the ball, it's okay. If the glitter falls off, you can go ahead and spray it. You can wipe it down again, spray it again with the glitter, or put more glitter on it. Make sure the student can definitely catch the ball, though, so that way they can see on their hands. And for any student who can't move around, such as those in a wheelchair or are just handicapped and just can't walk on their own, definitely make sure that you can help them out and pass the ball to them, or at least they can make sure they can catch it by themselves. And at least have many students go over and engage in them. Don't just leave them out in the dust. Don't leave them in the corner. Don't do any of that. So when that is done, students are then going to wipe their hands either using a hand sanitizer, although in this case, this is where the wet wipe would come in. So you would just take out your wet wipe. Get one out. Go ahead and just wipe down your hand. So I really want to make sure that the instructor, whoever would be teaching this, would wipe down their hand first, so that way they can show that the germs are coming off. So for this part, I will actually use a pen to kind of mark that stuff does come off. So this one's going to represent the glitter. Let's see, I can make a little bit of marks. All right. So we'll go ahead and go with that. You can sort of see on my hand that that is the quote-unquote germs from the glitter of the ball. So you just go ahead and just start wiping away. Pretty sure if these were Lysol safe wipes or cleaning wipes at all would have been a lot better, but the Kleenex actual wipes are doing a lot better too, just because they're wet wipes. Alrighty, so I did the best I could, but actually, as you can see, my hand is now clean, and it teaches students the importance of how germs can go away. So the glitter represents the germs on the ball, and the ball is representing something that is used every day, and how germs can get spread easily from one person to another just from everyday objects. So in the next portion, one of the people in the group is going to go over the questions that the students will answer, such as name different ways you can keep yourself clean, name different things that you can keep clean, and I believe one of them was how long you can wash your hands. And that does it for the lesson part.
For me, Cecilia, and Tyler's lesson plan activity, we decided to have two students pass a ball around, and each time they catch the ball, they answer a question about germs or hygiene. And then at the end, they'll show their hands and just how easy it is to get germs from doing something as simple as passing a ball around. Name 3 ways to keep yourself clean of germs.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, and cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze.
What are some things you or your family do to protect yourself from germs every day?
Wash everything you use, take showers and wash your face.
How long should you wash your hands?
Scrub with soap for 20 seconds and then rinse.